When there's a major tragedy in the country, the president has a responsibility to address it and assure us he's taking steps so it never happens again. This week, we found out a mother of 5 was murdered by one of Biden's migrants during an international crime spree. Her name was Rachel Morin. We'll say it, but the president won't. The White House put out a statement saying they send their condolences, but can't comment on active cases, unless it's Hunter Biden's. Trump, on the other hand, confronted the issue head on.
Another Biden migrant was arrested for the savage murder of an innocent American woman, Rachel Morin, 37 years old, mother of 5, beautiful woman, nice woman, everybody loved her. If I was president, he would never have been able to come in. He would have never been able to come in.
Instead of talking about Rachel and the threat of migrant crime, Biden chose today, of all days, to sign an executive order that helps illegals stay in the country. Amnesty and work visas for 500,000 migrants. If an illegal has been married to a citizen for a while, they're protected. Biden says he's keeping families together. But what about the American ones that were torn apart by migrant criminals? Where's the executive order protecting us? This doesn't even make sense politically. 60% of Americans want every single illegal alien deported. Most Hispanic Americans agree. So why is Joe Biden signing this now? Because he doesn't have a choice. It's what his donors want. Tech giants hire migrants from Asia to fill white-collar American jobs. Big tech thinks Trump's going to win in November and deport all of their workers. They needed an insurance policy. Zuckerberg and his buddies lobbied Biden to sign this executive order, and it worked. This isn't about compassion. It's all about money. Biden let it slip today. Watch.
Why the action we're taking today matters. If you wonder about that, just ask business leaders, ask labor leaders, ask economists, ask elected officials. They know it's good for American business. They know it's good for the American economy. They know it's good for America, period.
Migrants help Biden cook the books for his phony jobs reports. If Jose from Guatemala gets hired, Biden says the economy's booming. It's also helping keep wages down because corporations pay illegals next to nothing, undercutting the American worker. Also doesn't hurt that migrants can use a loophole to get away with voting in our elections. It's illegal for migrants to vote, but if they say they thought they were allowed to vote, they can get off. In some states, all you need is an electric bill to register. A migrant can get their hands on that easily. So Democrats win, Biden's donors win, the migrants win, and you lose. Biden calls that the cost of doing business. They sell off our jobs to migrants for pennies on the dollar and let in violent criminals in the process. Then Biden's cronies tell us migrant crime isn't real.
His so-called migrant crime wave is just not happening. It's a lie. An NBC News analysis released just this week found that crime has actually dropped in the cities that received the most migrants from the southern border.
Yeah, right. Migrant crime isn't real. It's everywhere. It doesn't matter how far you are from the border. In New York, a Biden migrant from Ecuador was just arrested for raping a little girl.
Terrifying situation involving that illegal immigrant from Ecuador and that 13-year-old girl. Now, police arrested him early this morning. Police say the 25-year-old man raped a 13-year-old girl in Casina Park in Fresh Meadows last week. The girl was with a 13-year-old boy playing in the park when the man approached them with a knife. Police also say he forced them into the woods where he tied them up, and that's when he sexually assaulted the young girl.
We're calling him a person of interest. We should call him the devil.
The migrant was chased down by Good Samaritans. They roughed up the perv while he tried hiding under a car.
About 3 miles from the crime scene in Corona, residents there recognized him from the neighborhood. They say they all waited for him at this bodega on 108th Street, where he often went, before attacking him.
Boom. He comes, we caught him. Spot him, got him.
We just happened to see the suspect, and we acted accordingly.
I need to do something because it's just not right, and I got 2 little sisters. I'm about to have a daughter, and that's just not right.
In Colorado, a migrant plowed his semi-truck into another driver.
The man behind the wheel of this 18-wheeler that investigators say caused this crash near Conifer last week never should have been driving. Immigration and Customs Enforcement had ordered Ignacio Cruz Mendoza to leave the U.S. 16 times since 2002, 22 years ago. He was arrested again in Jefferson County for a number of charges, including not having a commercial driver's license. Investigators say Cruz Mendoza's truck crossed into oncoming traffic, lost its load, and hit 5 vehicles. One driver was killed in the crash.
Biden can't keep pretending migrant crime doesn't exist. Americans are losing their lives. Rachel Morin had a long life ahead of her. She was a mother, a sister, a daughter. And if that illegal hadn't taken her life, she would have been a grandmother. Her oldest daughter is expecting a child later this year.
Faye told me that she's going to introduce a little girl into the world later this year. It's a happy moment and it's a sad moment too, because Rachel should be here for that moment. And Faye should be able to give that news to Rachel, to tell Rachel you're going to be a grandmother. But she can never give that news.
It's time for Biden to say her name and do his job. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.